Assalamu alaikum. I am Saira Amjad, and today my topic of presentation is classroom communication. The word communication itself seems to be very easy, and this is exactly how it is applicable to classroom communication. Classroom communication is about the process of exchanging ideas, thoughts, and information between teachers and students in a learning environment. Here, one thing is of prime importance that communication can never be one sided. सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं है कि टीचर कीप्स ऑन स्पीकिंग, टीचर बोलती रहे एंड दैट इज़ कॉल्ड क्लासरूम कम्युनिकेशन. इट इज़ ऑलवेज टू साइडेड. Teacher will share something, students will share their ideas and thoughts on the topic of discussion, and this is how classroom communication happens. And its purpose is to ensure effective teaching, understanding, and participation. So, effective teaching is from the part of teacher, understanding is for students' point of view, and participation is from both sides. So, it should be reciprocatory in nature. When we talk about types of classroom communication, it's verbal, which mainly talks about the spoken one, non-verbal, which is through gestures and body language, and paraverbal. When we talk about verbal communication, it comprises of three main aspects: vocal, written, and visual. As the word vocal itself is telling you, it means awaz, bolna. It means verbal. In verbal communication, vocal communication is done through vocally by using voice. Other one is written, which is in written form, like using printed or digital media such as books, magazines, websites, or any other source which is in written form. Visual means through eyes, which means by using logos, maps, charts, graphs, aviates, and other material like this. नॉन वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन इज़ आर बॉडी लैंग्वेज, जिसमें हमारे फेशियल एक्सप्रेशंस आते हैं. समटाइम्स हम क्लास के सामने सीरियस होते हैं, समटाइम्स वी मेक द एक्सप्रेशंस और शो देम द एक्सप्रेशंस दैट पीक देयर इंटरेस्ट, दैट इंक्रीजेज देयर इंटरेस्ट. देन आर जेस्चर्स. यूजिंग जेस्चर्स, hand signals, hand movement, it plays a very important role in enhancing the communication in classroom, because that is how the students find themselves relatable to the content that you are teaching them. And posture. A teacher's posture during classroom communication or teaching should be very, very precise and intact. It should not be sluggish. Should not be slouchy. Teacher जो है उसको class में एक presentable, respectable, professional demeanor के साथ आना चाहिए, and that counts in non-verbal communication as well. And usually in practice, teacher इन तीनों चीज़ों को यानी facial expressions, gestures और posture को classroom में communication के दौरान use करती हैं. When we talk about paraverbal communication, it is about कि आपने बोल लिया, लेकिन आपने बोला कैसे? How do you say your words? आपकी pitch कैसी थी? In order to make the lesson more interactive, it's very important to select a suitable pitch. टीचर को क्लास में एक्साइटेड होके, टीचर को क्लास में बच्चों को इन्वॉल्व करके एक लेसन कन्वे करना चाहिए. द पिच शुड बी approachable, the pitch should be high so the students will find themselves excited and interested in the lesson. Speed should not be too fast, speed should not be too slow. Otherwise, if the speed will be slow, class will feel sleepy, class so jayegi. And if the speed will be too fast, then it will not be possible for students to catch up all the information that is being shared by you. Then comes tone. Tone is your style, that in which manner you are conveying the content that you are teaching to them. And again, in practice, all three things are commonly used: pitch, speed, and tone. If you will take care of all these three aspects of paraverbal communication, then your classroom teaching and learning will be enhanced. Now, there are certain barriers. Problem क्या आते हैं during classroom communication? Language differences. Many times the students in your class are bilingual. If you are teaching in English, if you are teaching in Urdu or any other language, sometimes the students do not find themselves able to cope up with the language that you are using. Then lack of attention or interest. अगर आपकी communication का style engaging नहीं है, उसमें clarity नहीं है, तो बच्चों की attention और interest उसमें बिल्कुल नहीं होगी. Then physical distractions. For example, आप क्लास में पढ़ा रही हैं या पढ़ा रहे हैं और बाहर ग्राउंड में घास कट रही है, सो नॉइस डिस्ट्रैक्शन. सीटिंग अरेंजमेंट, क्लास में बहुत पीछे तक बच्चे बैठे हुए हैं और आपकी आवाज़ इतनी ऊंची नहीं है कि वो सब बच्चों तक जाए. सो दीज आर फिजिकल डिस्ट्रैक्शंस विच कॉज प्रॉब्लम. देन ओवर यूज़ ऑफ jargon एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स टर्म्स. समटाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि इन ऑर्डर टू मेक आवर सेल्फ मोर एफिशिएंट हम बहुत कम्प्लेक्स टर्मिनोलॉजीज़ का, लैंग्वेज का यूज़ कर देते हैं. Always make sure that your communication style is simple and easy to understand by students. Then sometimes we believe कि communication is all about कि teacher कैसे class को लेकर चलती है और अपनी thoughts को convey करती है. तो usually हम classroom communication को teacher centered approach बना देते हैं, which is just one sided कि teacher class में आई, lecture दिया, बच्चों से कोई question answer नहीं, उनसे कुछ queries थी तो they will not be resolved or solved और just बोलने में लगे रहते हैं. So these are some of the barriers to classroom communication. So अब इनको enhance हमने कैसे करना है? Encourage student questioning and discussion. Make sure that you are motivating your students to question and work in discussion. Use multiple way of communication styles like role play, group work, so they participate in it. Integrate technology like multimedia, digital boards, so communication does not seem very redundant or basic. उसमें monotony ना लगे कि टीचर एक ही स्टाइल में पढ़ाई जा रही हैं. You have to share your ideas. Communication is about that, so it could be done in variety of ways. आप किसी भी तरह से कर सकते हैं. But most important point is encourage student questioning and discussion. Make them part of your class. Make them part of your communication. So these are some of the ways by which classroom communication could be enhanced. That's all. Thank you so much.